Welcome to Savor the Story podcast, where books and snacks are life. I'm Nicole. That's Vanessa.
Hello.
Hello.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. An on-time New Year's episode. Real person.
Yes. It's our first time that we're recording like in a real-time situation. We're not like 5 months ahead. So, I'm excited. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yes. So this is going to be a fun, different episode. It's like going to be our end of year wrap up. So you're going to get all of our 2025 numbers, how we did, whether or not we did well or we were failures on our 2025 goals, and then all of our 2026 goals that we're setting up for this new year. I think we might be nervous about it.
I am.
Yes, me too. I literally, up to the point of us starting to record, I was like, what should I add? Should I add more? Should I do this? Should I change something? So I'm going to reserve the right to the fact that some of my challenges may be changed or added to by the time we get to 2026's end of year episode.
Yes. I feel like any goal has the right to be changed.
Fair.
Anytime.
Yes. At any point, for any reason. I agree.
Yes. It's like the fine print at the bottom of like a medical ad.
Yes. This may cause death.
Yes.
Yes. What a fun time. Should we just get into it? Is there anything else we need to say? You know what? Before we start, we need to show off our knockoff Starbucks bear cups.
Guys, he needs background so you can see his little eyes.
Yeah, so you can see all of his eyes and stuff.
There he is.
Yes, because neither of us were successful in getting the Starbucks cup, we got two for cheaper.
Yes. The price of one.
Yes. Two basically for the price of one of the knockoff that looks exactly the same. He just doesn't have a Starbucks logo on his hat. So we just wanted to show off our berry cups.
I feel like I could find a Starbucks like sticker. But at this point.
Yeah.
Why?
What drink is in your cup?
I stopped at Bigsby Coffee.
All right.
And they have a white chocolate peppermint mocha.
Okay. Excellent. And in my cup is a Dunkin' Donuts cookie butter latte.
Good choice.
It's so good.
Yes.
All right, now we can get started.
All right. Before we start on this stuff, though, I know this isn't a traditional episode, but I was listening to, I was catching up on, no, I was catching up on episodes on the drive here.
Okay.
And I realized I made a mistake in episode 68.
Okay.
So I want to rectify that because it's been sitting right there for 2 hours.
All right. Okay. Tell us.
In episode 68, I was talking about the book Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. And in the second time I said where he's from, I said South America, not South Africa.
You did?
Yes. Trevor Noah is not from South America. He is from South Africa. I apologize, God. Trevor Noah.
I didn't even notice it when I was editing. Well,
yeah.
That's both of our faults.
Well, yeah, so as I was listening to it, I was like, did I just say that? Ugh, Nicole. Well, luckily we're recording today.
Yes.
So,
no.
So,
Whoopsie.
Thank you for letting me go back and talk about that.
Yes. Everyone forgives you.
Thank you.
All right, so before we jump into book stuff, do you want to start with what your favorite snack of the year was?
I want you to start with your favorite snack of the year.
Okay. I think so. I went back and I looked at, not went back, but I looked at the stuff that we did for our mid-year. And in our mid-year episode, I said that my favorite snack at the time was the crumble tres leches.
Mm,
And I
that
think
is good.
I think I'm going to stick with that because I don't think that I've had anything else that beat it this year, like the rest of the year. Not that I can think of, unless we do go with like movie theater popcorn, which
Oh yeah,
just
she did talk about that a lot.
yes, just by like volume of consumption and discussion, I feel like movie theater popcorn could be in there. But for just delightfulness, I think I'm going to stick with my crumble tres leches.
Oh, that sounds delightful.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's my problem.
Uh-oh. Do you have too many?
Well, when we were talking about when I sent you that text, like, hey, what else do we need to cover? Backstory, guys. I am so sorry. I fucked up. Anyway, so I'm a little bit chaotic on what I was supposed to talk about. But yeah, when I texted Vanessa yesterday and I was like, hey, what do we need to talk about? You were like, don't forget your favorite snack. And I was like, oh yeah.
God damn it.
What did I eat this year? I immediately wrote down on my 2026 goals. I know we're not there yet, but I need to be better at writing down and remembering my snacks. Because
that's a good goal.
Literally the only thing that I remember is that like I'm like, I like coffee. I like popcorn. I ate a hamburger or something, right?
You ate a lot of pizza.
I ate a shit ton of pizza. But pizza has scarred me.
Okay. All right.
So I don't think I have like a true like 2026, like this was my ultimate, like
5.
It stuck with me. It lives in my heart forever. But I do really enjoy football snacks is what I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I know I used it in like, I don't know, a pretty close episode. I think like 69 or 70. I know that was one of my probably 70. But like, I just love football snacks. And the nice thing about football snacks is they could be any snack.
It could be, a variety of snack at any given time.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
The flexibility.
That's very sneaky of you.
Yes, the flexibility of eating the most delicious snack that day.
All right. And it's a lot. I feel like you have like
quantity,
yes,
as well as quality.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's no shame.
Right, because it's football Sunday. Obviously, you have to do it. Okay, I'll allow it. I feel like that's a good snack. Very chaotic of you. Okay. All right. Are you ready to get into all of our book stuff?
Maybe.
Okay. So I'm going to preface this a little bit and say we're going to have all of the same like data. You're going to get all the data. Also, might be a good episode to watch on YouTube if you're interested, because I'm going to be putting up a bunch of pictures of like all of our numbers and all of our like challenges and our books and like all that kind of stuff. There's going to be lots of visuals here. So YouTube if you're interested. But I was going to say, I'm going to have all the same stuff as you, but I might have some extra things to share with you because my name is Vanessa and I'm an Excel addict. And I created a crazy spreadsheet this year for my book stuff. And so, I have a lot of like extra data to share with you. So, nice. Yes, my goal for 2026 is to make Nicole use it.
So next year I'll be prepared at
yes.
the end of the year.
We'll see. We'll see. Okay. Do you want to start with like your overall numbers? Like what was your 2025 goal and how many did you actually read? Like let's go totals first.
All right. So for my 2025 total number goal,
yes,
I had 2 goals. I had
that's right.
my regular goal and my secret goal. My regular goal was 104, which I think comes out to 2 a week for the whole year. And then I had a secret goal that lasted all of maybe 3 episodes or an episode. I don't even know. I think I ended up telling you what it was pretty quick. Mm-hmm. It could have even been in the beginning.
It was in that episode in our interview. Yes.
It was the same episode.
Yes.
So my secret goal, which ended up not being secret, was I was going to try and get 156 books, which would have came out to 3 books a week.
Okay.
Now, I did not hit my secret goal.
Okay.
I did hit my regular goal.
Okay.
I had ended up with 139 out of 104 books.
Oh, you got so close, though.
Well, let me tell you a story.
Okay.
So remember, on what episode we talked about this, I don't know, that Goodreads was doing the thing where it would double count.
Uh-huh.
And then it stopped doing that because it unlinked. And then it relinked after another push. Those motherfuckers have been double counting me, and I hadn't been realizing it because
So you thought you were closer than you were.
I thought I was closer. I thought when I was going through, because like I was telling you guys earlier, I fucked up. I forgot to bring my computer with me up north so I could go through and do all these things. So I ended up doing it in my phone, and I had to redo a lot of what I'd already done. But as I was going through my list in Goodreads, I kept coming up with 139 every time I went through, and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Where am I getting 146?
Yeah.
And so then I went into the Goodreads thing, and it had a couple double things, and I was like, oh no!
Dang it!
So when I made my 2026 goals, I was thinking I had 146 books, which would have put me 10 books away from my secret goal.
Yeah, you were so close.
But I was not. I'm 17 books away from my secret goal.
Dang it.
Yeah, Goodreads fucked me.
No.
And
just so everyone knows, we're recording this on December 28th. So there is a couple of days left, but I don't think there's enough days for you to hit 17
books. I thought about it. Yeah. I almost sent you a text last night. You said, do you think I could read 17 books before tomorrow?
No. You just listen to a whole bunch of novellas that are an hour long.
Right. Does this count?
Yeah. Dang it. Okay, so you got really close. I'm really proud of you.
Yes. So happy about that, but also I'm shaking my fist at you, Goodreads.
Yes.
It's almost enough to make me not want to use Goodreads anymore.
Because it does the double bullshit.
Yeah. If I was super close to 104 and I found out I was 7 off because it had done that.
Yeah.
I would be
livid
right now.
Well, there are a couple different apps out there that you can use, but also there's a spreadsheet a la Vanessa.
There is a spreadsheet
that would give you all of this information. I will be sending you a copy in the next 2 days.
Okay, good. Yes.
Okay, great.
Yes, thank you. Because I was oh my goodness. Good thing I had already passed my goal.
Yes.
Pretty, I don't want to say pretty early in the year, but it felt pretty early. And then I know I hit a little bit of a slump and stuff like that, but that's beyond the point. You guys have heard all that stuff, so.
Yeah. Okay, do you want to give me your breakdown of how many of each format or whatever of your 100? How many did you end up? 120?
139.
139. Okay.
And I can't tell you how many of each I did right now.
Okay. Maybe.
So, I don't want to.
Okay.
All right. So this year I read 10 physical books.
Okay. That's low for you.
I know. That's what I want to tell.
Okay.
I listened to 52 audiobooks.
Okay.
Which is high. Last year I think I had 20. So I doubled my audiobooks. And then the rest was on Kindle at 77 books. Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Mm-hmm. I did a lot of eyeball reading this year.
You did. I am not. I'm a failure. Okay, before you break down your ratings, I'll tell you what my numbers are, and then we'll break down ratings. Okay, so my goal this year was 52, because I said one a week at least. And then at our mid-year episode, I kind of changed the goal, and I said 52 eyeball reads, and then everything else was extra. Okay, I didn't make it. Unfortunately. Okay, let me tell you first. So my total books read and or listened to was 132.
Nice.
Which is fucking crazy, because last year was 88 is what I had. Yeah. So I did a big jump. So there was a big jump there, but I will say almost all of it, the reason why I did so well is because of audio. So I read 12 physical books this year.
Oh, which, good job.
Yay! Unfortunately, I did not get one in every month. One of the months I skipped, and one of the months I doubled up. So, but I still got 12.
Yeah, that averages out. It counts.
Yeah, that wasn't a goal this year, but whatever. I had 87 audiobooks.
Holy shit.
There was a time there where I think I was like depressed at work because everyone left me. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to sit and listen to books all day.
Fuck you guys.
Yes. And I ended up with 33 Kindle reads.
Okay.
Yeah, so not terrible, but also not what the goal was. I ended up with 45 eyeball reads. So I was off by 7, which isn't bad, but I'm still okay with 47 eyeball reads. I think the fact that I had 12 physical books is good, because I think last year, I don't remember for sure, but I think last year my physical books was like 5. So
yeah.
So yeah. Those are my numbers. I'm very excited about that. And also disappointed. I'm a mix of emotion. Is it
possible to be both?
Yes, I'm a mix of emotion right now. Okay. Do you want to tell me your breakdown of ratings for all of your books? Okay, tell me.
I would love to. Do you want me to go 1 to 5 or 5 to 1?
5 to 1.
Okay. I had 5 5-star books.
That's it?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Do you want to know what they are, or do you want me to tell you at the end?
Tell me at the end.
Okay. I had 62 4-star books.
Ooh. Okay.
I had 61 3-star books.
Okay.
I had 11 2-star books.
Okay.
And 0 1-star books.
Okay. That's good. And how many DNFs?
15.
Okay.
But I'll get into that, but I'm counting it as 15.
Okay, we could talk about that. Okay, so you pretty much averaged in the 3 to 4 range. Which I think I did too, but like you only had 5 stars? Okay, do you want to tell me what your 5 stars are before I give you my numbers?
Sure.
Okay, tell me.
So my 5-star books were Rivers of London.
Okay.
What the Wind Knows. The Flat Share. Never With You, and Sandworm.
Oh, you had a big jump in there with no 5 stars then.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had a couple months where I was just like
struggling.
hanging out at 3-star reads.
Yeah.
Which is either, you never know, is that like the books or is that Nicole? So.
Oh yeah, could be either. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right. For some reason I thought you would have more. Do you happen to know how many 4.5s that you rounded to 5?
Oh no.
Okay.
I have no clue.
All right. I'll give you that information for me, but
yeah.
Yeah.
I also have to caveat that all of this was taken from Goodreads. Okay. And I know that some of the stuff that I put in Goodreads may not have reflected what I actually said in the episode.
That's right. So, every episode is a bubble.
Every episode is a bubble.
Yes. Yeah, when we record this one, we're basically just trying to remember what bubble we were in at that time.
Rates are subject to change.
That's right. Okay, so my numbers ended up being 14 true 5-star books.
Oh, nice.
30 4 stars, 24 3 stars, 2 2 stars, 0 1 stars, and 9 DNFs.
Okay.
So I'll do the same as you. We can talk DNFs later, but I'll tell you what all of my 5 stars were. So I had 2 rereads in my 5-star books this year. So I don't know what you want to think about that, but my 5 stars are Evil Has a Name, The Quiet Librarian, The Fifth to Die, Funny Story, The Dead Romantics, The Dispatcher, Clockwork Angel, Clockwork Princess, Dungeon Crawler Carl, The Butcher's Masquerade, The Love of My Afterlife, Great Big Beautiful Life, Book Lovers, and What the Wind Knows. We had a shared 5-star this year.
Yes, that's such a good book.
Yes, it's so good. So those are my 5 stars. So I had, what did I say, 14? I had 14 5-stars, but I had 22 rounded 5 stars. So books that I rated 4.5 but rounded up to 5. So that includes, so 22 includes my 14 real ones and then my rounded ones. So I actually had a lot of really good books this year, I feel like. 22 is a big number. And then I'll just throw a random number at you. I had 11 books that made me cry.
Only 11?
Only 11. Yeah.
This feels fake.
I should make a goal that like up my cry number.
Not even that, but like I feel like
I said it more times.
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe that's just like I assume every book you cry in.
Okay, well, there were only 11 that made me actually like consider.
True cry?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so you don't like. We're not saying that like.
If I had a feeling of crying, no, I didn't. Okay. Right, I didn't count it, but 11 of them I actually had like flowing tears.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'll accept that.
Okay,
if you were like,
yeah, no. I'd have to count probably like almost all, except for like the funny rom-coms. Like everything else is like there's something that happens. Yeah. So those are all of our number breakdowns. I feel like we both did good. I mean, we both pretty much hit our goals. So there's that. All right. Do you want to have a DNF discussion
sure.
about your DNFs? Okay. Tell me all about them.
So I didn't
whatever you want to tell me about them.
Yeah, so I didn't write down all 15 of my DNFs. I wasn't going to put you guys through that. If you want
but
to
I do
know...
have a picture. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, but there is a picture.
Yes.
So I don't want to get... Stop me if you don't want me to go this direction.
Okay.
One of my goals was, and it ties, is... that I was going to give books 25 to 100 pages before I DNF'd them. And honestly, I forgot about this goal.
Okay.
I feel like I need to put a sticky note up so that way I see the goal every day. And I'm like, oh yeah, I need to remember
give it enough pages. Yes.
Yes. Because of those 15 DNFs that I had, 3 of them did not meet the 25 to 100 page goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And those 3, I will tell you.
Okay.
It was Viking Captive.
Yep.
It was Fire and Icing.
Okay.
And Long Live Evil.
Okay.
I remember Fire and Icing, I only got like 5 pages in.
Okay.
Now, I also will say that I think there is actually more.
Okay.
Because when we did our DNF episode, I think I actually said 2 other books that I only made it to 10%. So that would have been like 30. So I think there's actually 2 more.
Okay.
That I don't have here. Mm-hmm. But I did capture back in our DNF episode, which I think is episode 68.
Okay.
Ish.
Good memory.
Ish.
Okay, great. Okay, so I had 9. I'm also not going to read them all off to you, but I'll give you some stats that I had. Yes, there is a picture. You can look at the picture of all of the DNF'd books. But I do have some things from my spreadsheet that I can share with you.
All right.
Okay, so my shortest DNF in pages is the book The Shadows That Listen. I DNF'd that at 25 pages. And I think it only beat Viking whatever, because I think it was 26 pages for Viking Captive. Yeah, so it only beat it by 1 page. My longest DNF in pages is I gave Big Sexy Love 144 pages before I DNF'd. So there's that one. My shortest DNF in time is The Incandescent. It only took me 3 days to decide that I was going to DNF that one. And then I just DNF'd another book the other day called Deathbringer. And it took me 51 days to decide. So I really wanted to read it. Like, I kept thinking, like, okay, I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to get back to this. And then after like a month and a half, I was like, I'm not going to get back to this.
It's not happening.
Yeah. So I finally decided, but it took me 51 days. So this is all courtesy of my spreadsheet to give you all of my information. I also have in here my most DNF'd genre was fantasy. I mean, it's only 9 books, but that it's choosing from. But yeah, out of those, fantasy was the one that I did it in. And I also have in here, my first DNF was in July. So I had 6 whole months of like not having any DNFs, and then it was like boom, 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 boom.
Yeah. And like July, you were like, eh.
Yes, it could be the reason why I was in such a major slump for like October, November, December, because my first DNF was in July, and then I had 4 in October. So I think it really kicked something off for me.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. So there's
look at all that data.
Look at all of it. And Nicole will have it next year. We're gonna force her to use it.
I will use it.
Okay. So that's all of our DNF stuff. What about? Do you want to go through your 2025 goals and just tell us, did you hit them all, or did you?
Sure.
Okay,
you
great.
Don't care if I just walk through all of them?
Yeah, do it.
Okay. So like I know I already said I'm not going to DNF goal until I have 20 to 25 to 100 pages. Obviously, I failed that one. This goal was I was going to do 2 books I was going to read 2 books that are also TVs, shows or movies, and I was going to watch said movie. All right. So I was trying to remember if I passed or failed this one.
Okay.
Because I was having a hard time remembering what TV shows I watched. Which you think would be easy because I watched so few of them. You think I would remember them. That's not the case.
Okay.
So I thought I had failed this up until I had to get my midpoint notes out because I couldn't remember. I felt like in the midpoint of the year I was like, I already passed.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah, and then today I was like, did I fail? Because the only other book that I could think of was Jurassic Park.
Oh.
But Jurassic Park I listened to in December.
You did
of last year. And that's why I was like, did I misremember when I read Jurassic Park? No. So I passed this one.
Yes.
I read the book Rogue Heroes in January, and then the TV show came out shortly afterwards, which I watched the pilot episode, and that counts.
Yes.
And then I also read All Systems Red, the Murderbot series, and that came out with they came out obviously with the first season this year, and I watched the whole first season, which I will read. I will watch all the other seasons.
You also did Breaking Dawn this year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you also got that, because we read that one at the beginning of the year.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Yay! I win!
You passed your goal, yes.
This is great.
Yes.
Because yesterday I was like, man, how did I fail this? I set the bar so incredibly low.
And Breaking Dawn has 2 movies, so...
Oh my gosh, I doubled it. All right. So my other goal was I was going to read a classic.
Yep.
Now, the intent of this was I was going to read Emma. But I never did. I never read Emma. But if I'm going by the spirit of the challenge, which is to read a classic, I did read Catch-22 this year.
Okay. I think that's a pass.
Right, so
yeah.
I feel like I at least get credit for the spirit of the goal, but maybe not like
that you picked out a specific book to read for it. Yeah,
definitely shouldn't have picked out a specific book, knowing what I know about myself that I don't. I'm not that type of reader.
Right.
So I'm calling that a pass. All right. So my next goal was be better at updating my Goodreads. So I know back in my mid-year, I said that I had already failed this challenge.
You had gotten worse, actually.
Yes. I think I lasted like 8 days into 2025. It was not impressive.
Okay.
This is still a true statement.
Okay, great.
After the mid-year, I did not get any better at putting anything into Goodreads. I think I just gave up.
Okay.
But I did start putting in all of my star ratings.
Okay.
So I didn't go back and put reviews, but I did go back and start putting in my star ratings. I have continued to do that throughout the rest of the year. So this one is debatable. Did I do better?
You get a half star for it.
Yes. So I'll call this one, because there is no quantitative goal to be set here. Right. I could say that I passed, but we all know that I did not pass my goal.
No. All right.
So I think this is my last goal.
Okay.
So I wanted to do 25 books in 2025 that were books that took place in a different country.
Yes.
Right. So
at least 25 different countries.
Correct.
Yes.
I will not read the 25 countries here because it's a lot. But Vanessa made a pretty picture.
Woo! Go to YouTube.
Go to YouTube. But I did hit that. I know that at the mid-year, I think I was at, I don't know, 11,
I think you were
12,
like
13,
more than halfway, yeah.
Yeah, I can actually look at that right now, actually. That was silly. I was at 17.
Okay.
So I did not do as good the second half of the year as I did the first half of the year. Okay. Some of that I blame is just a lot of books are written in England.
Yeah. Right.
So like, by the time I got through writing like the end of my to the end of my list, I was like, oh fuck. I'm not as far as I thought.
Oh no. Okay.
And some books took place in 2 places. Like they started out in like New York, but then they ended in like India or something. Okay. And I was like, this counts for India.
It does count. Yes.
So I made it based on technicality.
Okay. No, I don't think that's a technicality. I feel like if there's any scene that takes place in a different country, it counts.
All right, sweet. Well, then it is not a technicality.
Okay, great.
I win. I win this challenge.
Okay, great.
To me, it felt like a stretch.
Okay.
Because I know when you, like me and you were talking about it last night, and you were like, this is what I have from the mid-year. And I was surprise, things have changed. And you were like, wait, what? And I was like, yeah.
You had to move some things around.
I had to move some books around to get 25. Yeah, it was... It was definitely a struggle. I guess I never really thought about how many books I read take place in the same country.
Right.
So,
okay.
And I think that's all my goals.
Excellent. It sounds like you did pretty good then.
Yeah, if you count technicalities and
I
half stars.
I do.
All right.
Okay.
Well, then yes, I did great. How about you?
I don't think I did that great. Okay.
Oh, no.
So one, I said read 52 books, and we did that. I know that.
Smashed
we talked
it.
about that. Yes. Two, the A to Z challenge. I crushed it. So
Nice.
I'm not going to tell you all the books, but I am going to put a picture up here and show you all the 26 books that I read for the A to Z challenge. So I did give myself the challenge of, like, I can't use I can't ignore if the title has the in it. It has to be like a true start of the title.
Wow.
The only one I did it for, though, is The Quiet Librarian. I did use that for Q only because I really wanted that book to be on my A to Z list because I loved it so much. So that is the only one that I ignored the on.
Okay.
So otherwise, I did it. I'm so excited. I actually did it without even knowing it. I was like updating my spreadsheet, and it updated my A to Z challenge, and I was like, wait, I'm done. I didn't even know it. So there's that. My next goal was read 28 Sister Book Club books, and as of last week, we hit 28. So,
oh, nice.
Yes, we hit it just in time. This last month has been a little sketchy because my sister has been crushing Dungeon Crawler Carl, and so she had to take a break and listen to our book to get the 28, and then she went right back. So
she's like, I did this for you. Merry Christmas.
Yes, exactly. She was like, okay, we have to hit our goal, but also I'm going back to Carl, so shut up. I also put on my list this for 2025 to read at least 2 movie, TV, whatever adaptations, and I did 5. So
wow.
I hit it. I also had to read a classic book. I put Little Women on it, and I DNF'd that book. I did not count it as a DNF if you saw my picture, I didn't count it as a DNF because I didn't get far enough. I'm technically calling it a did not start because I just couldn't get into it. So that one's out. This one I'm really sad about. I said I wanted to read at least 3 of Nicole's favorites, and I read 1.
But it was a good one.
It was a great one. So, but I'm really sad that I didn't hit 3. Okay, so I also said I wanted to read 5 Mr. Chatty recommendations, and I did. I wanted to read 5 physical books from my shelf, and I did. I wanted to read 5 subscription books, which I did not. I only read 1. So that's really sad. I wanted to read the Jennifer L. Armentrout's book series this year.
Yeah.
And I did not start it. And
at all?
No, I didn't start it. I didn't read any of hers. And it was because at the beginning of the year, in one of our episodes, I can't remember which one, I was I saw online somewhere that she was more like Sarah J. Maas than she was Rebecca Yarros. And then I think your sister even told me, too, that she felt she was more Sarah J. Maas. And I was like, well, I can't do this now. I'm taking that off of my list.
Strike thee.
Yeah, so that's out. And then my last one, which was, I think, a really stupid goal to put. I don't know why I put this on my list. I hit it, but it was, super easy. It was 3 new to me authors. I hit it. Also, I'm going to give you some more information because not only did I read more than 3 new to me authors, I read 68 new to me authors.
Oh, so you just a little bit more than you thought.
A little bit more. So, just for fun, because I want to tell you all of the stats that my spreadsheet gives me, I read 84 different authors this year.
Nice.
And I listened to 97 different narrators. And then I don't have the new to me narrators, but for the new to me authors, it was 68 of those 84. So
nice.
Yeah. So that one was super lame. I'm never doing that one again because it's really easy to read new authors, especially when you're buying like indie books and like stuff like that. So
yeah.
So yeah, those are all of my 2025 goals and challenges.
Sounds like you did really good.
I did, but so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I guess 7 I hit. 1, 2, 3, 4 I didn't. So not terrible. Whatever. Okay.
Still more than not.
More than not. Yes. Agreed. Yes. All right. So that puts us at 2020. No. Before we tell our 2026 goals, we're going to talk about our battle of the books this year and what our favorite book of the... I'm going to put something on the screen for both of us. So while you're listening, you'll be able to see all of our favorite books for every single month, how they battled against each other throughout the whole thing, and what ended up being our favorite book of the year. So I'm going to go first on this one because I know yours has a little bit of a story. So my favorite book of the year, according to my, like, what do you call it? Like, chart or whatever, like your
bracket?
Breakdown. Yeah, your bracket. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. It ended up being The Butcher's Masquerade by Matt Denneman, which is book 5 of the Dungeon Crawler Carl series. However, I'm going to caveat mine a little bit and say my top 3. So when you see the bracket, you'll see that there's like 3 that you have to choose from before you get to your final book. Mm-hmm. I am going to say that those 3 books are my favorite books of the year because I truly loved all 3 of them. So like I said, Butcher's Masquerade, I absolutely loved that book. I think it was great. The best book of the series for sure, but I really, really love that book. The Quiet Librarian, I'm going to put on this list too, because if you remember when I reviewed this back in March, I will link somewhere what episode I talked about it in. But I think I even called it in that episode that it was going to be probably one of my favorite books of the year. And it still is. Like, I really loved it. And then my third favorite is going to be What the Wind Knows, because I really, really loved it. So those 3 are going to be my top 3 books of the year. Mm-hmm. So that's my call. That's my whatever. Now, your turn.
My turn.
Yes.
I can only plead insanity.
Okay.
So, I mean, yeah. So, in my Battle of the Books bracket, I think I had to choose between 3, right? Like you were saying, it was, and I had The Hanging Tree, The Flat Share, and Sandworm. So out of those 3, I was like, well, Sandworm, duh. Right. But like going back to, like, but thinking about it, like as like I was looking, I was like, are those my favorite books of the year? Like, is this really how I felt? And I guess if I could go back in time, here's another one.
Yes.
To which I changed Hanging Tree to Rivers of London. I still really like Sandworm. I still really like The Flat Share. And I think Rivers of London would come out overall as a favorite if I really was true to how I felt through like a majority of the year, right?
Yeah.
It started me off on like 9 other books.
Right.
I really love Kobna. I still love him. Yeah, so I think if I got to go back and like smudge some of the past, it does change my favorite of the year. But all 3 books are still really great books. So
yeah, so you're gonna be kind of like me, where you're gonna say like all 3 are your favorite, but like, and same with me. I feel like your top book of the year was a series starter of that you really, really loved, and where mine also was that way too, where it like it's part of the DCC universe, and so I feel like it makes sense because both of those series for us were like big parts of our reading this year. So it makes sense that those would be like top books, but also there were some other great books this year. So yeah, I love it. Yay.
Yeah. The really hard thing about these brackets is you're picking your favorites. So like your favorites are all in there, and then you're like, I have to pick my favorite of the favorites.
A favorite of the favorite? Yeah.
Yeah.
It makes it very difficult.
Ugh. Yeah.
That's why we have 12 favorite. Well, I was going to say we have 12 favorite books because one from each month, but that's not true. Some of the months I had to just pick whatever was the favorite of the least favorite,
Right.
like, because I only read 3 books or whatever. So it was like, well, I guess this one. So I can't really say that all 12 are like favorites of the year.
Right. And when a majority of your books are hanging out in the 3 and 4 star range,
Yes,
it's like,
exactly.
all right, well, we know Nicole only had 5 5-star books.
Right.
So out of the 12 months, only 5 of those are 5 stars. The rest of them, I was like, yeah, I liked it. It was better than the other books I read this month.
Exactly. It was like a 3.1 instead of a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, great. Are you ready to tell me your 2026 goals?
I am.
Okay. Tell me.
All right. So 2026 goals.
Okay.
So remember,
I can't wait.
Remember at the beginning of the episode when I said how many books I thought I had?
Mm-hmm.
I made these goals, when I was still thinking that I had 146 books.
Okay.
I said I was going to read 156 books next year.
Okay.
As my actual goal.
Okay.
And I'm not going to walk that back even though Goodreads fucked me.
Okay. All right. You're going to stick with it.
I wrote it down. It's eternal.
It's not a double goal this year. It's just a straight 156.
Straight 156.
Okay.
Yep. All right. So another objective goal. No defined goal. I need to do better with my eye reads. My physical eye reads.
Your eyeballs. Yep. Same.
Yep. So I think I said I had 10 or 11 physical books that I read this year. I think it was actually 10. Mm-hmm. I'm going to do better than 10.
Okay. All right.
So,
just 10 plus, basically.
Yes.
No, it's 11 plus is what your goal is this year.
Yes, 11 plus.
All right.
I am going to finish 4 audiobooks, but I can only listen to those audiobooks while I'm actively running.
Wait, you're only listening to 4 audiobooks this year?
No.
Oh.
While I'm running.
So you can't listen to audiobooks unless you're running?
Just 4. 4 of them have to be dedicated to running.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So like those 4 books, I can only listen to them while I'm running.
Okay.
So
do you have them picked out already, or is that going to be like as you go throughout the year?
I think it's going to be as I go. I'm afraid if I pick them all out now, I won't finish them. Okay. So I'm still going to read as many or listen to as many audiobooks as I want, but at least 4 of them will have to be completed only while running.
Okay.
So
if you really love a book and you're like I'm going to do this one with running, and then you start running and you love it.
I have to run to listen to it.
Yes. Okay.
So, all right. That's my goal.
Okay. I love it.
This one we said in an episode, and I wrote it down, and luckily I remembered it. Mm-hmm. If I DNF a book, I have to try another book by that author.
Mm-hmm. I love that goal.
Yeah, I can't just DNF it and be like, well, that author was garbage.
Yeah.
No.
I think it's going to be a really good tell of whether or not you don't like the book or you don't like the author.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. And I also think I'm interested to see if it changes the number of DNFs I have. Mm-hmm.
Because you're not going to be willing to try something else by them.
You're like, I'll pause it and go look at other books by that author and be like, all right, it looks like they have another book I would be interested in. Uh-huh. Or if I look and they don't, I'll be like, I guess I'm just reading this one.
So. The devil you know versus the devil you don't, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So I said I was going to... Oh, yes. So this one, I think I was punch drunk.
Oh, no.
Do you know how in your Kindle, it'll tell you how many days in a row you've read on your Kindle?
Yeah.
I used to have like a 600-day reading streak. My goal is to have a 365+ day reading streak at the end of 2026.
So you can't miss any. So basically, if you are under 365, it means you skipped at least one day. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I will say right now, I think I'm at 8.
Okay. So
by the time we get to the end of the year, I could be, like around 11.
Yeah.
Depending on what day it is. Yeah. In my math, my sketch-ass math. But I have to have at least 365.
Yeah. You can keep your so over the next couple of days you can miss a day, but if you starting January 1st, so if you're under 365 at all, it means you've skipped a day.
I've failed.
Okay, I'm so excited for you.
All right. My other goal is read 3 of Vanessa's favorites.
Yay!
I think this is actually going to be really easy.
Okay. Because I have a lot of favorites.
You have a lot of favorites, luckily. But I think I've already decided what I was going to read. I think because I already downloaded The Quiet Librarian earlier this year. Dungeon Crawler Carl. Mm-hmm. And then I feel like there was another one I was going to read. I think it was one of the Clarissa Clare books.
Oh, Clockwork.
One of the Clockwork books. Okay. I think is what I said I was going to read.
Okay.
Or maybe I was thinking Emily Henry. I don't know. I have so many options.
You really do. You really do.
I set the bar pretty low on this one. So, like I said earlier, I really need to be better about remembering all my snacks. That's more of just a podcast goal for myself. It's just so I'm not in the same position I was going into this episode. Not really like a reading goal. I recognize that.
Yeah.
This goal, I was just trying to come up with other things that I could track that weren't just be better with my eyeballs.
Right.
So I was poking Mike about it a little bit, and I was hey, help me think of goals. And after some conversation, some leading conversations, right? He was like, how about you try to meet an author of a book that you've actually read?
Oh, that's cool.
Not just go to a book signing and be like, hi, it is nice to meet you. What books have you read? But actually meet the author of a book I've actually read.
Okay.
Which I think is going to be a little bit of work.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I'm definitely going to have to do a little bit of planning. Yeah. Especially if it's an indie author or if I want to make it like that, right? So that's one of my goals. And then my last goal. This is from episode 70.
Okay.
Are we tracking hours read daily and weekly?
Only for January. Let's try only for January.
Check.
Okay, great. Hours listened and pages read. That's what we have to do. Okay.
Yeah. Depending on how easy it is.
You might continue.
I might continue. Okay. At least the weekly, maybe. Okay. I feel like that'll be way easier than daily, but
yeah. Dang it. Unfortunately, hold on. I was gonna say, I don't know where it's at. It's somewhere around here. So at the end of January, so in the next episode that we record after that, we can talk about it. However, that episode will not come out until probably June. So in June, look forward to us talking about how our January tracking went.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
Not sorry. I'll put in the link below, or in the description below, what episode to look for, because I'll be able to look at the calendar and tell you.
I was even just going to say, maybe we could just put it on Instagram.
Oh yeah, we could do that too. But if you want to hear us talk about it, I guess it will
trials
be
and tribulations.
Yes, exactly. Okay. Those are great goals. That's it. That's all of them. Mm-hmm. Okay, those are great goals. I love the ones that you came up with. Mike came up with a good one. I'm proud of him.
Yeah, it turned out to be really good. Because at first he was like, read outside your genre. And I was like, don't make me do that.
You're like, I need something new and different. Mm-hmm. I really like that one. I like, when you said it, I was like starting to think like, are there any books that are coming out that I could maybe do a book signing for? Because now I want to do that. Mm-hmm. I want to copy you.
All right, do it.
You've influenced me.
Haha, good job, Mike. He'll be so happy.
Yes. And there's actually quite a few books coming out next year but actually I did meet Matt Denman this year. Mm-hmm. And when I met him, I actually had already read 6 of the books. So
yeah.
Okay. So my goals. All right. So I'm going to pick a number, but only because Goodreads is making me pick a number. Like, I still want to participate in the Goodreads goals, like in the whatever reading challenge. But I'm going to focus less on number this year, like my overall number. So I'm going to stick with 52 because that means 1 book a week. And for podcast reasons, I have to have at least 1 book a week. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to stick with 52. We all know like that's kind of stupid because the last 2 years I've already went over it, but it's because I want to focus on the actual like challenges and goals and stuff like that versus like a number.
Okay.
Okay. So first goal is I want to read 1 physical book a month.
Okay.
At least.
True read in the month.
Yes, read in the month. Have to finish it, like start and finish in the month each month. And then also I want to do 1 Kindle read a month. Most of these challenges, like a lot of these challenges is really getting me to a point to where I have more eyeball reads.
Okay.
Which is what the like ultimate goal is. I'm just trying to find like different ways to get there, basically. Okay, so 1 physical, 1 Kindle. I want to stick with the A to Z challenge because I think that was fun, and still kind of do the same thing where I can't use the or a or whatever at the beginning. Yep. So this one is fun. So my sister and I, we dropped our so this year we read 28. Next year we're going to drop it to, or 2026, we're dropping it to 24. Okay. But the reason is because we threw in some challenges. And I'll get to those in a little bit. I'm going to go through all of my goals first and tell you what they are. But what we did is we're going to do 14 of those 24 are just going to be like our normal random picks, like whatever we're feeling at the time. And then we have 10 challenge picks. So I had to come up with 5 challenges and she had to come up with 5 challenges. And so at some point throughout the year, we have to complete those 10 too. So 24 total, but I'll tell you those. Okay, I went with at least 3 movie to TV adaptations.
Okay.
At least 5 subscription books, again, because this year I failed.
Yeah.
So I have to try it again. This year I dropped my Nicole favorites to 2. Because I only read 1 this year, so I was like, all right, I still want to keep it on here, but we're going to make it 2 this time.
Yes. I'll have to try to have more favorites this year.
Okay. I still have some that I picked from 2025 that I was like, oh, I could do this, and then I never did. So those are still options. But then also if you read some throughout the year. This one's a weird one for me. I don't know why I picked this, but I went with it anyway. 1 seasonal book from each season. So like winter, spring, summer, fall, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So something just within the season. Okay. The next one. I know I've talked about this before on my whatever in other episodes where the spreadsheet that I built a randomizer into it. Mm-hmm. And so where I have listed out all of the books that I have on my shelf here and all of the Kindle books that I have purchased. And so I'm going to let my randomizer pick at least 5 of my eyeball reads, physical or Kindle. And just so everyone knows, I've only given myself 3 vetoes for the year on my randomizer.
Oh, no.
So the times that I'm going to use that is when I literally cannot decide what book I want to read. So then I'm going to use the randomizer to pick the book for me, whether Kindle or physical. Okay. And then I did do one that was outside of my normal genre because I don't go out very often,
right?
If ever. So I wanted to do at least 2 out of my normal genre, and I was thinking maybe like self-help, History, or memoir, like somewhere maybe one of those or 2 of those. I mean, as my goal. So that's all of my goals. And I do want to say I have a note that says a single book can count for multiple items on the list. So like if the one physical book that I read that month also counts for an A to Z challenge and is a movie TV adaptation and whatever, like it's allowed to count for multiples. So
yes.
I just want to point that out.
Yeah, that would be too hard to I feel like that would be too hard to like keep track of otherwise.
Yeah, no, like a book can't count for multiple things. No. Okay, so now for the just because I want to share with you, the Sister Book Club challenges that we picked. So the 5 challenges that I picked for us was a book with murdering sisters, a true crime book, a book set in either Ohio or California, because that's where both of us live, a book with a serial killer, and a book that's also a movie, but we also have to read and watch the movie, so we talk about both of them.
Okay.
So those are my 5 challenges. And then my sister's 5 challenges were book with a dark family secret, book that takes place over a short period of time, like a weekend or like a couple of days, book set in a foreign country. And she was leaning towards like an Asian country, which I actually think there's probably a lot of those like in the thriller realm. So there. A book where technology or social media plays a role.
Okay.
And then her last one was a book with a small town secret.
Okay.
Which I think is an easy one also to find in challenges. Or in thrillers. So, so those are all of my 2026 goals with my Sister Book Club challenges.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm what I did to myself, but we'll see.
Yes. Especially if you take the DNF challenge that we talked about. My DNF challenge.
Yeah, okay. So I've been thinking about that.
And you're like, I will not.
I think it sounds great. Like, I think it's a great idea to do because I think it's like, oh, you can figure out if you actually don't like the author or don't like, because for example, like the Kirsty Greenwood this year, like I read a 5-star book from her and I also DNF'd a book from her. So it's not the author, it was just the book. So it makes total sense to like want to try that.
Yeah.
But I'm just scared.
It'll throw off everything else. All my other goals.
I'm scared because honestly, I feel like it's because I'm such in this like slump bubble right now that it scares me to think about doing something like that, where if I was like not in a slump, I feel like I'd be like, yeah, that's totally cool. So I think it's my slump brain. So at some point throughout the year, I'm sure I will be better and will adopt that challenge.
Yeah. Plus, you don't really DNF that many books.
Not really. I mean,
yeah. Because, I know I said I only DNF'd 15, but because I forgot about my 25-page rule, I didn't even write down all the books that I considered did not starts because I didn't put them into Kindle,
right?
Or I didn't put them into Goodreads when I started it. I got 25 pages in before I knew I was committed to go put it in Goodreads.
Right. Yeah.
So I know that also skewed my data.
It sounds like I need to add another column to the spreadsheet of counting did not start.
Yeah. Or I don't. I'll let you do whatever you think is right. Yes. But just if it's like a drop down or something like.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. That's what I think. Maybe I have a tab for DNFs, so maybe it'll be a DNF/DNS, and we can figure. I'll play around with it. Don't you worry.
All right, cool.
Yeah, because I feel like I also had a couple did not starts this year that I couldn't tell you what they are because same thing with me is like I didn't start it on Goodreads the second I started it, and so yeah, interesting. All right. I also have to try to remember every day in January of what to track.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Put a note somewhere.
Yeah. Like a timer, or not a timer, like a note that pops up at the end of the night, like, go in there and put how many. Like, oh, shit.
Oh, no.
Which is also interesting. I think it doesn't have to be now, but, like, how do you handle, like, if you listen to a book at 1.5 speed, do you put in, like, how long you actually listened to the book, or how much of the book you finished?
No, I would say how much of your time was used.
Fine.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the goal of it, right? Is to figure out how much time and how much you're able to accomplish.
To devote to books.
Yeah. So I'd say we need to track our hours and then also how many pages, I guess. Well, yeah, because I don't know. Do we also track percentage finished of like your audiobook?
I guess that's what I was just gonna do.
Just if I can track all of it.
Yeah, I was just gonna, because I'm not, like, in this part of the challenge, I wasn't gonna, like, put what books I was listening to or reading or anything. I was just gonna, like, basically start a timer.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. All right. Then we'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Mm-hmm. It'll be a great time. Cool. I think that's everything, right?
Yeah.
That covers everything. Let me make sure we talked about everything I created a picture for.
All the leftover pictures are right here.
Yeah, exactly. If there's a picture anywhere else that I made, and nope, 5 stars, DNFs, all of our numbers. I think I got them all. Well, do you have any personal goals that you want to share, or no? Like goals for the year?
Way to throw that in there.
Sorry.
I think I'm gonna try and run a marathon this year.
You just made Tim's heart grow 10 times.
Well, I'm sure he has some skepticism in that, because I think last time I said that, I ended up not being able to, and then here we are.
All right.
So,
have you signed up already?
It doesn't open until the 1st.
Okay.
So at midnight on the 1st. So as soon as I wake up.
Okay.
Oh wait, I should be staying awake. So hopefully
that's right.
I'm gonna set an alarm for 12 a.m.
Okay.
Why I need an alarm. I guess
you're going to be counting down to it.
I know. As soon as I'm done smooching on my husband, I'm going to sign up for the race.
Okay. So while you're listening to this, Nicole has already signed up for it. It's already done.
I will
when
have tried.
This goes live, Nicole is signing up at the same time.
Yes, I should be. I should be trying, right?
Okay.
So I'm specifically trying to sign up for the Detroit. I think it's the Detroit Free Press Marathon.
Okay.
I don't know if that's still the actual name of it, or they changed it to just the Detroit Marathon.
All right.
But I think it's in October or November.
Okay. I'm so excited for you.
Yeah. It'll be great. But if I don't make it to that one, I'll just pick another one. Because there's turkey trots.
Yeah,
for all over the place. And if I can't get into that one, I'll just pick a turkey trot.
Okay. Yay. That's a good one. Good goal.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to do any like fitnessy goals this year, because I feel like all of 2025 I was like, I'm going to be better, and then I wasn't. So like it's just going to be within me where I'm going to try, but I'm not going to make it whatever. I think I'm going to be more health related, like trying to figure out all the health shit. Like maybe that'll all fix everything.
Just be more health conscious.
Yeah.
Than, like health oriented.
Yeah, exactly. Just kind of like,
I don't know.
No, it makes sense. I mean, it makes sense to me. Just kind of like, pay attention. Not focus, but like pay attention.
Quality, not quantity.
Yeah, exactly. And then I feel like I'm going to try to... I've already set up a bullet journal for this year and a journal for this year. So I didn't do either of those. I attempted in 2025, and then I got through January and was like, I don't want to do any of this.
It's too much.
So this year I'm going to get back into it. So I already have my bullet journal set up. I already have a journal set up. So I'm going to do daily journaling and planning and all that kind of stuff. So I'm very excited. So that is a goal for me. this year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I mean, I can't remember very far into the past, but I know recently I said that I was going to try and be more, like, focus on my, like, immune system and health.
Yes.
Because I feel in the last, like, I don't know,
like 3 or 4 episodes, basically.
Yeah, like every episode I'm like, why am I still sick?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. So
you also have some health things that you need to
focus on
out.
the health things.
Yes.
So it'll happen.
Yeah.
It'll all work itself out.
Yeah.
Or it won't.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'll just still be sick this time next year.
Welcome to 2026, end of year. Nicole is sick. We're not going to put that into the universe. I take it back. All right, I think that's everything. So
drop us your goals.
Yes, that's what I was going to say. All the listeners.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good. Thank you for listening to us this year. We really appreciate you. We hope you stick with us in 2026 and tell more of your friends about us in 2026.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I cannot even like begin to explain how like fun it is to pop into like listen to one of our episodes, because like we've been saying, there's a huge difference between when we record right now and when they come out. So going back and listening to those, sometimes the episodes are surprises, but it's always really nice. Like it gives me a little warm fuzzy in my heart to see like, oh my God, we have a thumbs up. We have one. I'm so excited.
Yes.
So
yes.
Thank you to all our friends.
Yes. Thank you to all of our friends for listening. And, like Nicole said, put in the comments or wherever you're at, send us a DM or an email, whatever you feel like. Tell us what your goals are. Tell us if any of our goals are ones that you want to steal. And also tell us how you did with your 2025 goals. Did you hit all of the things that you wanted to do for 2025, reading or otherwise? Yeah, let us know. You can find us everywhere, Savor the Story Pod, on all of the social medias and all of the things. And that's it. We love you.
It's the end of 2025. Welcome to 2026.
Yay.
Yay.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye. Get out of here.